According to the National Sleep Foundation, 90 million American adults snore sometimes, and 37 million people snore on a regular basis. That's why I wanted to make this video, sharing 8 lifestyle changes and tips I've gathered, which I hope can either reduce your snoring or stop your snoring altogether, so you or your partner can enjoy a better night's sleep, because you guys deserve it. So stay tuned until the end. There are many reasons why someone may snore. It could be caused from poor muscle tone in your tongue or throat, having too much tissue in your throat. It could be your soft palate at the roof of your mouth becoming too floppy, your uvula, which is that punching bag looking thing in the back of your throat, becoming or being too long or thin, and blocked nasal passages. And as for snoring sounds, they are caused when the tissues in your airways relax during sleep, which causes narrowed airways. This is a normal process that happens, but the more relaxed the tissues in your throat are, the more narrowed your airways become. And the more narrow your airways become, the more your relaxed tissues in that area will tend to then vibrate and produce louder sounds. There are 5 main types of snorers, being a nose snorer, a mouth breather, a tongue or palatal flutter snorer, or becoming a multifactorial snorer, which just basically means you have all these types of different snoring patterns, and each type has to be treated differently. I've left a way to test which snorer you are in the description below, so definitely check that out to help guide you towards identifying what type you are, and then the appropriate method you should take to solve that particular snoring. In addition to that guide, I'll walk you through some remedies that have helped others and hopefully will help you as well. So let's get started. Number 1, sleep on your side, because sleeping on your back sometimes will cause the tongue to move to the back of the throat, which partly blocks airflow. Sleeping on your side tends to help most people with snoring. If you roll on your back often, placing a heavy pillow behind your back will help to prevent you from rolling onto your back. Number 2, raise up the head of your bed. Elevating the head of your bed by 4 inches may help reduce your snoring by keeping your airways open. Number 3, use nasal strips. This is especially helpful if you are a nasal snorer. The strips can make your breathing more effective and reduce or eliminate snoring altogether. Some recommend getting nasal vents, which decreases airflow resistance, making it easier to breathe, but they never actually worked for me when I tried them, so the nasal strips actually work better on me, but it all depends for you. So links in the description if you want to check them out. Number 4, treat those chronic allergy symptoms. Allergies can reduce airflow through your nose, which forces you to breathe through your mouth more often. This increases the likelihood that you'll snore, especially if you already are a mouth breather. You can also take a hot shower before bed to encourage opening of the sinuses. Also, change sheets frequently if allergies are the cause of your snoring, and don't forget to vacuum, dust, and keep an air purifier or humidifier in the room. Identify those allergy triggers and do your best to get rid of them. It may be impossible though if you're allergic to a cute puppy.
He's too cute.
There will be other puppies.
Number 5, avoid alcohol before bed and quit smoking if you smoke. Try to avoid alcohol for at least 2 hours leading up to bedtime, as alcohol can relax the throat muscles, causing snoring, and smoking will just irritate the airways, making the snoring worse. And if you haven't considered quitting, now is a good time to consider quitting. Number 6, try losing excess weight. Overweight individuals are more likely to snore because the fatty tissue and poor muscle tone caused by excess fat, particularly around the throat, all contribute to snoring. Neck fat compresses the upper airway, particularly when lying down. This makes snoring more likely to happen. This is why weight loss can actually be a very potent remedy for snoring, even if it's just dropping a few pounds. So don't underestimate getting down to a healthy weight. Number 7, try some anti-snoring products, but not all of them. There are many products that claim to help with snoring, but few of them are actually backed by solid research and are just gimmicks. I remember trying snoring throat sprays back in the day, and even snoring tablets, claiming to get rid of snoring. They both failed miserably, and that's why I would not recommend them. One potentially effective option to end snoring for good is to try wearing an anti-snoring mouth appliance, which actually pulls the jaw along with the tongue slightly forward to open the upper airway during sleep. This has been shown to help a lot of people, and I've left one that I recommend on Amazon in the description below if you'd like to check that out as a last measure. And finally, number 8, while trying all of these techniques, keep in mind there are some throat and tongue exercises that you could do right now to help strengthen them to reduce snoring as well. I left a link to all those exercises in the description below, so definitely check them out and don't lose hope. Overall, snoring is often harmless, and I don't want you guys to just give up after trying one remedy alone. Instead, try them all and eventually you'll find a perfect combination that'll give you a better night's rest. If you snore occasionally, you may not need an intervention, but more frequent or chronic snoring may be a sign of a serious health condition like sleep apnea. And if left untreated, this could lead to sleep deprivation, heart disease, depression, diabetes, and even high blood pressure, which are all serious conditions that I don't want any of you guys to experience. Normal snoring doesn't interfere with the quality of your sleep as much as sleep apnea does. So if you're suffering from extreme fatigue and sleepiness during the day, it could be an indication of sleep apnea or another sleep-related breathing problem. Call your doctor if you or your sleep partner have noticed snoring loudly and heavily and feeling tired during the day, if you stop breathing or gasping or choking during your sleep, and if you've tried all these tips and still have no success. There are plenty of other medical options too that could make all the difference in the world, so talk to your doctor and they'll recommend what the best next alternative is from there. So don't give up. Hopefully these tips help you to turn down the volume of your snores, or even better, get rid of your snoring altogether. Let me know what has helped you guys with snoring. I'm actually really curious to find what you guys have to say, as I've been through the whole process of figuring it out too. Also, let me know what has not helped you guys and what you don't recommend in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, give it a like now, share with someone who needs this, and subscribe for more videos. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys, and I'm thankful you stayed all the way till the end of this video. And until then, see you on the next one.